Okay, folks, so this is going to be a super important screencast. For starters, I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend and that's continuing into the rest of today. So I told you guys that I would have a bit to say about your comparison chart screencast, which is due in 2 weeks. So hopefully you've been going along and doing each country as we go along. And so if so, this shouldn't be as hard as if you didn't. But I wanted to go through this and I wanted to give some examples of what you needed to do, both from examples that I have on Canvas now, and then I wanted to show you what students in the past have done. I have 3 examples. And then finally, the idea of what is a screencast. So how am I doing what I'm doing right now? And so I want to help you guys do that. It's free, you don't have to download any software, and it's quick. And you can record up to 15 minutes, and for your project I asked you to cap it at 10 minutes, so it's perfect. So first off, we have this, what is this comparison chart slash table slash graphic? And indeed, it can be any one of those. So this is an example I pulled off the web of, essentially you want to show me, each of the countries that you guys looked at, China, Iran, Nigeria, Russia, Mexico, Great Britain, and you want to compare it to the US. And you can pick exactly how you do that, but you need to be consistent across each country. So let's pull this one up. Let's see this. Oh, and this is the example I gave you at the very beginning. And so here is just showing you some dimensions that you could, these are rather boring dimensions if you ask me, but you could choose them. I'll show you some more quote-unquote exciting ones later, but okay, for Britain, we have the executive, legislative, judicial, regional. So you could do this stuff, sure, and again, for the different countries. Now you'd have to find a way to tie them all in, also comparing it to the US. So you can't simply put here what the executive structure of Iran was and then the functions of that without then telling me how it compares to the United States. So each of these has to be as compared to the United States. Okay, so let me pull up a couple examples from students in the past. Hopefully we won't have any issues. So this was by Samantha last semester. I'm just going to run through.
On the country comparisons by me, Samantha Hankins. Okay, so in this PowerPoint, I'm going to go through a few different dimensions of the countries we have talked about in this course, such as Britain, China, Iran. The UK is a leading trading power and financial center. It's a serious global issue. So, yeah, like a few of the other countries we talked about, a lot of the...
So here, and I guess hers is a bit cut off, so try not to do that. But she had one, media control was of interest to her, government, economy, military, point of interest slash controversy, population. So as you can see, these were more of interest to her. So what are the ones that can be of interest to you? And at the end of this, she gives a comparison with the United States, so ties it all together. But I'm just trying to give you little snippets of things that you can do. Pull up another one. So this individual did do each of these by country, and then at the end she ties them together. So basically she takes us through the different countries just like this and explains these to us. She chose to do population, ethnicity, geography, languages spoken, type of leadership. And I think, as you guys mentioned in some of your country assignments, that it was interesting to know that what languages were spoken in a country that you did not think it would happen, or that those languages would be spoken. And another individual who did the media restrictions here.
I was surprised with their
also the type of leadership.
They have a huge mountain range, and I have Russia as somewhere that is high.
Also the religion practice. So do you see how this individual is talking through the information? That is what you'll need to do. So if you wanted to, in fact, have a chart like this, but on a paper, let's say in front of you, you have the U.S., but I still think that it'd be better if you put it all on the screen to show me. But you could talk through what the differences were with the U.S. But again, I think it's best to have, just a sheet of paper up. You can even have a paper up and put this on dual screen when you format, and you can compare each one of these and just talk me through it. Pick some interesting ones and talk me through it.
Dictatorship. China is the #1 in population.
Okay, again, so there we go. She's talking through each of those, and I think there were one more I wanted you to see. This one, yes, I think. Harper.
Not ideal for me, but I will obviously do it for my final project that I have to do. I chose to make a PowerPoint. I like PowerPoints because sides of the map right here.
So as you saw, the student before used a Word document, but this was another way. And as Harper was saying, that she did a PowerPoint, and then she dictated with this tool, Screencast, talking us through what she did. And she had some really cool graphics, and I really enjoyed her presentation.
Just circle the countries. I can identify all of them. And I know you had mentioned before that it helps knowing.
So it's also worth saying that how she went about it, and again, I would have liked to add the US here, but it's interesting how Harper went about it, because she chose to look, instead of looking at the country and saying everything the country did, the one country, she broke it up and said, well, what did she want to look at? And then she listed all the countries. And again, having the US here would have been better. It's what needs to happen. But interesting is, this is another cool way to do it. So I would say that this is a more meaningful way to do it, because then you can compare apples to apples, and you're not only comparing the country with the US, but you're comparing them across all countries. So another cool way to do it. So we're going to stop that here. So the last thing I wanted to try to show you guys is how to do a screencast. So first, you're going to pull up screencastomatic.com. And this will show the viewer anything that's on your screen. So, and you use this box right here that I have, I can't control it while showing you, but, and I don't think that you can see it, but there is a place where you have the box that you can manipulate once you get in here. Okay, so you don't download anything. If you need a little help, watch this video. It's helpful, but you don't have to sign up. No signing up. Right here, start recorder for free. And then launch free recorder. Okay, well, I can't install it because, as you can see here, it's already installed. But what you're going to do is you're just going to hit this launch free recorder. And there's a box that you're going to want to agree to when that comes up. And so that will take a couple minutes, whatever you're agreeing to. But then you will come up, and this right here will show. This box right here. And you want to just do the screen. So you want to click the screen. This is both. And if you wanted to do both, you can certainly talk to me right here. But just the screen. You get the max time of 15 minutes, as I said. And the only thing, and you can adjust this. This right here can go in and out. So kind of test that out. So the one individual that I showed you had a bit of issue showing her entire screen. So work with that. And then you want to hit record. Record is what will get you to, it'll give you a countdown, 3, 2, 1. And then you'll start speaking in to your microphone, and it will start recording your screen. When you're done, you simply hit the button again. And then something to add is there'll be a lot of options. You can give the recording a title, but I would say the best thing to do is there's a button that says upload to YouTube. So again, I can't show you this now, but you record, you stop recording with the same button. It's more like a pause. So you'll hit the pause button, and then it'll ask, are you done? You say done when you're done. You can also pause. So the good thing to mention there is that, say you're getting a little flustered and you need to remember something, you can hit the pause button, and then it'll pick right back up. Let's say you lost some notes, or you need to get some notes back, but you can pick right back up. So the pause feature is important. And again, after you hit pause, it'll pause, and then you click it. There's a done button, hit done, give it a name, and then choose upload to YouTube. It's just the easiest way to go. You can also do MP4s. If you're savvy with this stuff, choose what you like. I would recommend, though, that you choose YouTube. Okay? Okay, you guys, you have 2 weeks to do this. I am more than happy to speak with you via phone, via email, or what have you. Just let me know what we need to help you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will say, let me know sooner rather than later. I don't want to get an email saying that you want to talk on Friday or Saturday. This was supposed to be going on all semester, but now you have 2 weeks to finalize and figure out how to use all of this technology. And hopefully these will, later, if you have to turn in a presentation or whatnot, this is a really cool tool, cool thing that you've used to turn something in. So, again, let me know if you have questions. Hope you guys have a great rest of the Sunday. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.